Okay guys, so I have a question. Who is ready to be a boss? Who is ready to be a brand? Who is ready to be an influence? Welcome to Mariah's Soapbox. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, comment, and all those good things. Because today you are in for an amazing treat. It's about being a boss, and I'm going to give you all the guidelines and steps to becoming a boss, to becoming an entrepreneur, and to becoming your best self. So stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mariah's Soapbox. Today I am super excited because I am talking about something that I'm excited that I always talk about. Being a boss. Be a boss, be a brand, be an influence. Whatever you love, get into it and work on it like you have never worked before, never work for anyone again. Okay guys, so here is step number 1. What is it really that you want to do? Find your business. Find your calling. Find it, what is it that you like to do? What makes you extremely happy? So if you like, cooking, create your own cooking business. Or write your own cooking book. Make it an ebook. Those things are simple to do, but find your business. Find it, whatever you like to do. Find out what you're passionate about and make that turn into money. You don't have to work for someone if you really don't want to. I understand that, a lot of us are working there to achieve certain goals that we have, which is what I am doing. But I'm also working on being a boss, which I already am. It's a mindset. So if you believe you're a boss, you'll be one. And those will motivate you to do things that you really want to do. But step number 1, find out what you really like to do. If you like doing makeup, you create your own makeup line. You create your own business. You wear lashes all the time. Create a lash line. If you love lip gloss and people compliment you on those things all the time, be aware, have a sense of things that people pay attention to you, and you can make that into your own brand, and you can make that into your own company. So people say that I'm always on my soapbox and I'm always talking, so I'm turning that into a YouTube channel, being a motivational speaker, being on my soapbox, helping you guys with certain tidbits and, lifestyle challenges and, having my bubbles of the day. So this will be bubble 2. And just realizing what you really love and what you want to get into. So step number 1, find out what you really like to do and stick to it and make that your plan. So step number 2, once you figure out what you want to do, what you figure out, what's your brand, take that and put that to paper. Write a 1-page business plan. So a lot of you are thinking, oh my God, what is a 1-page business plan? How am I going to find that? I need a consultant. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you can go to Google right now and Google a 1-page business plan template, and you can write down everything that you want to do. You can create it within months. Okay, this is my 5-year business plan, or this is my 1-year business plan. What do I want to do with this? What is my target audience? But you can create a 1-page business plan. You can even do this on your lunch while you're at work. Just do it on your lunch and just do a rough draft of your 1-page business plan. And this could be the start of a new life for you. Something so simple could be a genesis to your revelation. So if you start simple, 1-page business plan, figure out what you really want to do. Just say, hey, I really do like this lash line. Let me put this pad down and let me write down everything I want to do. What is my start date? When I want to release this line? What vendors do I need to find for this lash line? You can do that easily. So put it to paper, guys. It's magic, as I told you in my Time It Is Not in Your Own Hands video. When you put pen to paper, it becomes yours. So be consistent in that, okay? On the way to step number 3. Okay, guys, so this step is imperative. What you have to do once you figure out your brand, once you write your 1-page business plan, all those things, you need to know your target demographic. Know your target audience. Who are you selling to? What type of life does that person make? What is that age range? Is it 18 to 24? Is it 24 to 36? Is it women? Is it men? Is it middle class, high class, lower class? Is it a college demographic? Hey, this brand is going to focus on college students. What is your target demographic so you can know exactly who to market to? Because you can have the best brand, you can have the best idea, you can put it to paper, But if you are marketing to the wrong demographic, none of that is going to matter. So how are you going to be a boss if you can't even market to the correct demographic of who you want to sell or market to or pitch to? So know your target demographic, and that comes with research. Research, okay, who really wears lashes in this community, or who really needs a makeup artist in this community, or who needs a brand consultant or resume workshop? Is that for college students, or that people who are just really finding a hard time, or being that COVID is going on right now, should you reach out to people who have lost their jobs? Like, who is your target demographic? And I promise you, once you figure those steps out, you're smooth sailing on the way to being a boss. So this bullet point is extremely important, okay? I feel like we've heard this all of our lives, but it's important, guys. Network, okay? Network like you have never networked before. Go to social events, join clubs in your community, find a mentor, which is super important, that is in that business already, that's doing what you want to do. So if you want to be a public speaker, find a public speaker mentor who is where you want to be. Find out what they're doing, how they got there, what tools they utilize, what classes do they take. Do you need to take classes? How much are those classes going to be for you to take? So definitely network. Find a great mentor. Those should be easy if you join clubs in Charlotte. I'm a part of an organization in Charlotte called the Generally Good Charlotte. So it's easy to find women who are like-minded and who are doing things that I want to do. So you just find a mentor in there and they can assist you. So join clubs all around where you're from. Go to museums and meet different people. Go to galas, That is all a part of what life is about, is networking. Because sometimes it's not what you know, but it's most likely who you know. So make sure that you have Rolodex we can call and pitch ideas to in the future. Especially as we get older, people can get you in the door without you even having to put in an application. So that is an extremely point, guys. Make sure you network. Okay, guys, so we covered all the steps on how to be a boss. But I'm here to also let you know, part 2 is that being a boss is not all about entrepreneurship or starting businesses or being a brand. Being a boss is also knowing who you are and staying consistent within that. Do you know where you are mentally? Do you know where you are spiritually? Do you know where you are physically? Like, how am I right now in my relationships? Am I good with my mom? Am I good with my friends, my family? My good friend, am I there and holding myself accountable for what role I play? So I feel like you have to be a boss mentally, physically, emotionally. Are you well-rounded? Do you go to church? If that's what you do. Are you tithing in your ministries of what you feel like that's what you want to do? Are you being consistent when it comes to delivering on what you say that you're going to do? That's being a boss. Being consistent. Be consistent in everything that you set your mind to and that you vocally say out loud that you're going to do. That is major key alert, okay?
Major key.
Okay? Major key alert. Be consistent. Whatever you start, and if you love it, finish it. Don't cop out because it's hard or you feel like you can't get through it, because anything in life is going to knock you down if it's worth it. You just got to get back up and get to it. Go back to that drawing board, to that one-page business plan, and figure out why you started in the first place. So that is definitely a key part in it, being consistent and knowing where you are in your role. Another thing is that I feel like is imperative in being a boss is getting a routine and following that routine. So blocking out maybe 30 minutes on a Tuesday and saying, this is how I'm going to start my week and this is what I want to attain. These are my goals and I'm going to be a boss and I'm going to attain them and set my mind to them and complete them. I'm not just going to say that I'm going to do it, but Monday, okay, let me meal prep, get a good start to my week. Okay, Tuesday, I'm going to go to the gym and create a routine. And that also applies within your business relationships, because when you have your health together, and you have your mind together, and you have your week together, everything else shall fall into place. So that is a major key alert into becoming a boss. Okay, so my last point, which is imperative, and I'm going to make a whole separate video about this, is being a boss, you need a little bit of money. You need a little bit of coins, So you have to learn how to save money and you have to learn how to budget. So if you're going to have this one-page business plan, you're going to market, you're going to go out with your friends, networking, you have to have money in order to do those things. You have to have money to start that business that you want to do. So be consistent and save your coins, okay? Create a budget, you know. As I stated, and time is not in our hands. Make sure that you can always say no. Like, you don't have to go on that trip. You don't have to go to that movies. You don't have to do all those things. So that is our last key point. Entrepreneurship is a wonderful thing. Find that niche and get into it. Hold tight to what you truly want to do and brand off of that. Start there. Being self-made has many rewards and it definitely builds character. Remember, wherever you go, you carry your legacy, and that is extremely important to get around in the world when it comes to business, building relationships, and building brands. One of the key things is to definitely act like you already have what you desire and act like you are already that CEO of that brand, because your name definitely, as I stated, carries weight. So if you already act like you're the CEO of that brand, you already act like you have those endorsements, you already act like you are that brand, you already act like you know you are going to carry a legacy and you know what you're going to be and your potential, then that'll help you in the long run for when you do become what you already know you can become. One thing that I definitely try to tell people that I mentor is that your name carries weight and it will follow you for the rest of your life. So for example, you know, probably the most famous person in the world is Beyonce. So we've never had any videos pop up of Beyonce, you know, twerking in the club or doing provocative things online or any nude photos or anything that's extremely inappropriate, because I feel like at a young age she was groomed and nurtured to be the woman that she always knew what she was going to be. So if you act like you already know what you're going to be, then once you get to that road, it'll be easier to not have to do damage control and recovery for things that you've done in your past. And of course, we all make mistakes. But I'm telling you here now, on today, make sure those mistakes are far, far behind you. And when you get to be that billionaire that you want to be, or be famous, or be that amazing YouTuber or Instagrammer, or have your own business, building generational wealth, then you won't have to have those roadblocks of things that you've done in your past that you're not so proud of. And I had so much fun at filming this video, guys. Let me know what you think below. And tell me, what do you plan on leveling up this year? How do you plan on being a boss this year? Let me know in the comments, because this year I plan on being a boss, guys. If anything has showed us anything when it comes to COVID, there are so many opportunities in leveling up and becoming a boss, getting your health together, your spirituality together, many relationships. So let me know how you guys plan on leveling up and being a boss. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Follow me on Instagram at Mariah_live5. Follow me on my travel page at Mariah's Travel Guide _. And guys, I just really enjoy doing this. So make sure you let me know if there's any other videos you'd like for me to record. Email me at mariahsoapbox.com or just DM me on my Instagram page, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week and make sure you become a boss, guys. Thank you.